It's Time Warner Cable's local edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. We are joined by the chair of California's Board of Equalization. His name is Jerome Horton. And sir, it's amazing, we recently celebrated the 50th anniversary of President Lyndon Johnson's war on poverty.
Yes.
I think it's hard to deny that we've made some progress. I mean, especially in the South, in the Rust Belt.
Yes.
How do you feel as if we've done in terms of combating poverty in our nation?
Well, the gap between the rich and the poor is getting wider and wider, Brad. We've had some successes,
right,
but significantly less than what we need in order to begin to turn things around.
Right.
If we begin to combat poverty, we're also combating crime, health care issues, education, and so forth. So they go hand in hand.
But it's interesting you mentioned the rich-poor gap, because that is what we hear, is when you think about the compensation of the CEOs versus the lowest paid in their corporation, it just keeps getting wider and wider.
Exactly. Here in the county of Los Angeles, we were once the 10th in the nation on per capita income. We're now down 27th or 17th. Don't know
and
the
I'm
exact
sure
numbers.
you've read that President Obama recently designated a part of LA to be a promise zone. It's kind of a new program to try to revitalize areas that are blighted, which is a blessing for LA, but it's sad that we need it.
Well, here's the other challenge. It's a good thought that wasn't thought out well enough because it excludes South LA.
Oh, that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
We'll go there. But I know that the Board of Equalization is looking to help those that do need some assistance, do need to be pulled out of poverty to the extent that the board can help. And what you have is a series of workshops. They're called VITA workshops, Voluntary Income Tax Assistance. I urge our viewers to go to the BOE's website, boe.ca.gov, to get information on those seminars, which are ubiquitous throughout the county.
Yes.
Tell us about them.
These are fabulous programs, Brad. The Voluntary Income Tax Assistance Program, we will help individuals prepare their tax returns to make sure that they qualify for the thousands of dollars that are available in tax credit. Every year, California loses $1.5 billion in revenue, federal revenue, that could help stimulate our economy.
And you're focused on what's known as the EITC, the Earned Income Tax Credit.
Yes, but we've added a new component. This year, there's about upward $180 million in state refunds that individuals that haven't even filed their tax returns because they didn't think they owed anything, they didn't think they had to file, or they file and give us the wrong address and don't end up getting a refund.
And so you're literally holding all this money.
$180 million. It eventually goes into the general fund.
And I have to tell you, I recently went to the controller's website for what is it called?
Unclaimed property.
Unclaimed property. I had $600 in unclaimed property.
I got a few dollars there too.
I was going to say, and I got the check.
Yeah.
And so that's obviously a different situation. But still, I mean, the state is holding money that could be yours.
Well, I think it's important that the decision makers in the state of California, as well as local decision makers, participate in encouraging folks to file their taxes, take advantage of the federal revenue that's available to them.
I also want to talk about an upcoming seminar. It's next month, March 21st. It is at El Camino College, and it is a nonprofit financial conference. Tell us about this. You're working to help nonprofits.
We want to help nonprofits learn to finance their vision, their mission, and so forth. Los Angeles would be a dangerous place without nonprofits because they provide food, they provide shelter, they provide health care, and a number of other things. We want to empower them to do what they do just a little bit better by gaining access to government resources, philanthropic resources, private resources, and so forth.
So many opportunities. Be sure to check out the BOE's website for that as well, boe.ca.gov. That event, March 21st at El Camino College. Jerome Horton, thank you so much for joining us. He is the chair of the Board of Equalization. I'm Brad Pomerance. It's Time Warner Cable's local edition.